What's up guys, this is Vi and today I'm gonna show you how to create an amazing sketch effect in Photoshop without using any third-party plugins or effects. So let's get started. Okay, so this is the image I'm gonna work with as the base layer, and you can use any image or you can download this image from unsplash.com. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just place the model image first, this thing right there. Okay, so just go ahead and click it, and now what I do is it is a smart object, so I'm gonna double click to open it in a new document, put it somewhere around there. Cool. And now I'm gonna just crop it. Cool. And now I'm gonna grab the pen tool. I'm gonna make a quick selection, so I'm gonna just select the model. Selection doesn't need to be perfect, but make sure that you cover every part of the model so that we have much more scope to work with in the later process. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna select selection. Cool. Feather radius to 2 pixels. Hit an OK, and I'm gonna just press this thing right there. Cool. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just make it down and select this tool and drag it right here. Cool. Now I'm gonna close it. I don't need this. I'm gonna just disable this. Cool. So I'm gonna just zoom out and I'm gonna place the model onto the canvas like so. Okay, cool. And now I'm gonna rename this to selection. Cool. And now I'm gonna press Ctrl plus J to duplicate it. And I'm gonna disable this and group it and rename this to backup and turn it off. Okay, so I'm gonna select this and I'm gonna go to image, adjustments, and desaturate. Cool. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select the below layer and I'm gonna go to file, place, and I'm gonna select my texture. You can download this as well from the link in the description. So I'm gonna just place it something like so. Let's see. I'll just resize it. That looks good. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna select this and I'm gonna press Ctrl plus G to make a group, and I'm gonna rename this to texture. And I'm gonna select this layer and I'm gonna right click and create a clubbing mask. Cool. And I select this layer and click on this layer mask icon, select the brush tool, opacity at 100%, set the color to black. I'm gonna just remove the extra and the hard edges of the texture layer, just like so, so that looks smooth, seamless. Okay. Let's zoom in to see the hard edges. Cool. I'll just appear there, make the brush a little smaller. Let's see. Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and press Ctrl plus J to duplicate it, and I'm gonna just delete this layer mask, create another layer mask, and press Ctrl plus I to invert the mask, and I'm gonna select the white, and I'm gonna just paint it on the face. Cool. And just a little bit here and there so that it looks organic. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna just choose this tool and just move the model a bit. Yep. And I'm gonna just choose the brush tool and just remove it. Okay, so this is looking good. So what I'm gonna now do is I'm gonna select this. I'm gonna press Ctrl plus J, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply the layer mask. I'm gonna rename this to pencil. Go to filter, and I'm gonna go to sketch, and go to photocopy. Okay, so I'm gonna just zoom out a bit. Cool. And I'm gonna increase the details a bit and the darkness a little. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and press OK. Cool. So now I'm gonna select the blending mode to multiply. That creates a nice outline. And now I'm gonna just press the layer mask icon, and I'm gonna just erase it from some parts and just decrease the opacity, something like so. That looks good. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna select this backup layer, and we're gonna go to File, Place, and I'm gonna select the paper texture. You can download this from unsplash.com as well, and I'm gonna just go ahead and click this, and I'm gonna select the blending mode to multiply. Cool. And now I'm gonna select this tool right there, and I'm gonna just transform it a bit. Okay, cool. I'm gonna select this layer mask icon, go to the brush tool, and I wanna erase it from the other surface. Cool. I'm gonna just add another layer. Great, this looks realistic. And I'm gonna just decrease the opacity. No, let's put it there. I'm gonna show you another way. I'm gonna go ahead and create a curves adjustment layer, and select this thing. I'm gonna just brighten it up and with a nice contrast. So this makes it look like a real paper texture. Cool. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just select this pencil layer and go to File, Place, and select the pencil strokes texture, and I wanna just transform it, something like that. You can download it from the description. And I'm gonna select multiply. Cool. I'm gonna decrease the opacity a bit, and I'm gonna just make a layer mask, and I'm gonna paint off. Select the black, or just paint it off. Decrease the opacity and remove it. And we'll select the white color, and I'm gonna just decrease the opacity even more, and I'm gonna just paint it like so. Choose the black color again, and I want to decrease the opacity, and just remove it. Cool. I just remove it. So real sketching. Okay, cool. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna just place some external textures right there, place embedded textures, and I'm gonna place, let's see, texture number 5 right there. You can download it from description, and I'm gonna just arrange it like so. Just hitting OK, and I'm gonna multiply, and I'm gonna place it right there. Okay, and now I'm gonna decrease the opacity a bit and create a layer mask and just delete it from here, just like so. Okay, so this was pretty much it, I guess. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna color grade the background image. So I'm gonna just select the selective color, go to the black channels, increase the blacks a bit, and just increase the cyan, magenta, and add a little bit of yellow. Go to the neutrals, decrease the blacks a bit, and increase the blues right there, increase the magenta. Yeah, that looks good. Go to white, and oops, go to white, and just, you can see that affects the paper. So make sure to just, and if you want that doesn't affect this, you can just select the clipping mask, but I'm gonna just remove it. Cool. So this looks good. Now I'm gonna select the topmost layer and create a curves edge from there, and we'll just make it look realistic. Cool. And I'm gonna just press Ctrl+I, and I want to select the white color right there, and I'm gonna just paint on the paper. Okay, so this was it, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, looks good. Okay, cool. Decrease the fill of the pencil layer, and it should work. Okay, this was it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification icon so that you never miss an update from me. And also, if you enjoyed this tutorial, please hit the like button, and if you have any query, comment down below. So yeah, that was it, I guess. And yeah, see you in the next video. Thanks.